Alright, so this is gonna be the next video. So it's this part, lighting and rendering setup, part B. Previously was part A. So in here, I'm gonna double click, scoot this over, do some of that. Alright, so basically, in here, right, you wanna go to our node, lights, SkyDome, light, pink. And this is the SkyDome light, as you can see here. So it simulates global, meaning like the globe of the Earth, lighting, where the sun and the ambient sky, the blue color of the sky, and just everything else blasts light, energy, light rays, photons, whatever, into the scene, affecting the shaders, the geometry, blah blah blah, meaning the surface. All right, so we did that. And then next, in here, right, part 2, place EXR assets into source images. I'm gonna hand out these EXRs, and you're wanna copy them, and then you're gonna wanna dump them into your source images folder. But remember, this is for your project 3 directory and its source images folder, right? And then from there, so that's that. Now here, this part here, basically you select your SkyDome, which is already selected because we just made it. I want to go into the attribute editor. God, I hate this. So you go into the attribute editor, right? Part 1B, you want to set the intensity to 0.3 intensity, and you want to set the samples to 2. Right, so intensity at 0.3 because the default at 1, or whichever it was it 1 or was it 0.5? It's just too strong. I believe it was 1. It's just too strong because when you add your area lights, it's gonna blow out the scene right away. So I just want to give it a weak power, 0.3. And then samples is that this global SkyDome is gonna generate shadows, and it's gonna be kind of sloppy and messy. So if you set it to 2 instead of, was it 1 or was it 0, it will clean it up a whole lot. All you need to do is just put 2. Okay, but part 3 is for you to click on the little checker box for the color checker box, which we see this in here. Basically what's going to happen is that the color, right, I clicked on the checker box for the color. Instead of a white color, we're going to blast a specific image or different types of images, which is called EXR images. They are different from things like JPEGs, very, very, very different. And it's going to be EXR images, okay? So the checker box, it brings this up, and you want to click on File. And here we are, File 1. So I'm going to shift gears for a bit. I'm going to close this, right? And then this is going to be part 4. And okay, here we are. Good. Part 4. And you want to click on the folder, part 1 of 4. Click on the folder. Here we are. And you're going to want to plug in one of these. Would be like, say, this one. These are just examples. There's more out there, but I just collected these. So maybe I'll just use this perhaps. But you can kind of pick and choose. Boom. So Here it is. 1, 2, 3. All right. Next. And here, right, you're going to want to copy the name, whatever file you chose, just up to here. You could leave out the .exr. You copy it, Control C. In here, the name of it, instead of just file 1, you want to paste it, Control V. There. So here, I'm going to go boom, 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 boom. Control C, Control V, and hit Enter. And there you have it. And you can see it here. So this is literally what's going to be blasting, and this light, this is an actual light source. This is not just a picture, it is a literal, has data in here that supposed to simulate lighting and even shading, because you see this light source as pointing down this way, and logically it makes sense that the shadow is going to be here, right? So it'll simulate exactly the same thing, the light source as well as the shadow contacts. It's really, really cool stuff where the ambient lighting of the blue skies and the green foliage also will seep into the scene and influence the shaders and the materials based off of if it's like, say, glass, if it's metals, blah 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 blah. Super high-tech stuff, but it's been you know, simplified so that regular people could use it and stuff. All right, so from there, and that's it. All right, bye.